Right now at 5, possibly back in business, how a closed Northland paper mill may be able to reopen its doors. Plus, a presidential promise delivered, what President Biden accomplished in his first 100 days in office. And the latest on the Derek Chauvin murder trial, what the judge knocked down today.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Here's a live look on this beautiful Friday evening at the Verso paper mill. While it sat empty for most of the pandemic, recent legislation looks to change that. That story right here, right now. Good evening, I'm John Cardinale. Thanks for joining us. Kristen is off tonight. The Verso paper mill being closed has left roughly 220 people without work. But CBS 3's Emma Quinn explains how a new bill making its way through the Minnesota legislature could bring back some jobs and get the mill up and running again.
House Representative Liz Olson has created a new bill that she hopes will bring people back to work at this idle Duluth paper mill and bring a boost to the region's economy. When Verso first announced it would idle last June, they cited unprecedented market decline due to the pandemic. At the time, company leaders said they would explore all options, including restarting if market conditions improved, selling the mill, or closing permanently. The company has not announced its next steps yet, but under Olson's proposed bill, it would give any buyer of the paper mill a $3 million forgivable loan to change the mill's operations. In order for the buyer to receive the forgivable loan, they'd have to invest $25 million into the mill by May of 2023 and create 80 full-time jobs for the next 5 years. Olson says opening the mill back up would impact our entire region's economy, and many would benefit.
As a ripple effect that because of the paper mill being there, they're a customer of Minnesota Power, that they're obviously integral part of the timber industry here, that they also use wastewater treatment plants here and have their water coming through that.
The Verso paper mill previously produced graphic super calendared paper, the type of material used for catalogs and advertising mailers. Under the new buyer, Olson said it would likely move to a tissue paper operations. Olson said the bill had a positive hearing in the House, and it will be part of their conversation as they prepare the new budget.
All right, thanks, Emma. And Olson says there are several buyers interested in purchasing the plant, but the bill is not targeted to a specific one. Duluth police arrested a man last night after he allegedly shot at his girlfriend. Officers responded to a report of a shooting near 20th Avenue West and West 2nd Street around 8:20. They later got a call from a woman saying her boyfriend fired a gun at her. She was not hurt, but officers did find evidence that shots were fired. Police eventually arrested the 20-year-old. He's waiting to be charged at the St. Louis County Jail. And in national news tonight, the president and vice president traveled to Atlanta today to speak with local Asian American and Pacific Islander community leaders. While there, the White House says the president will offer support and his commitment to combating hate. Skylar Henry is at the White House with more.
President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris are in Atlanta, meeting with a group of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. They're discussing the recent spike in hate crimes as the community mourns the shooting deaths of 8 people, including 6 Asian women. Georgia State Senator Michelle Au spoke with CBS News before attending the meeting.
He clearly is invested in listening to this issue and trying to correct not just the mistakes of the past 4 years, but the mistakes of the past several centuries in this country.
We need to fight!
A report by the group Stop AAPI Hate found Asian Americans faced around 3,800 incidents associated with hate in the past year. Local police say the suspected Georgia gunman told investigators his actions were not racially motivated, though the investigation is still ongoing.
We see it as our work every single day to combat racism.
Before the meeting, the president and vice president went to the CDC.
The president is urging Congress to pass the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act. The bill would expedite the federal government's response to the rise in hate crimes during the pandemic and give support to state and local governments to improve hate crimes reporting.
In honor of the victims of the horrific shootings in Georgia this week.
On the House floor Friday, a moment of silence. The president has ordered flags to fly at half-staff at the White House and on other federal buildings nationwide to honor the Georgia shooting victims until sunset, March 22nd. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
And while visiting the CDC today, the president hit a huge milestone, President Biden says as of today, the U.S. has met his goal of administering 100 million COVID vaccine shots in his first 100 days in office. Vaccines are now weeks ahead of schedule, and the CDC is offering new school guidelines. The CDC is now saying students in elementary schools can be 3 feet apart in classrooms where everyone wears a mask. The same is true for middle and high school classrooms unless they are in communities where transmission is high. The American Federation of Teachers is reserving judgment for now, saying studies are still not quite clear. A top Wisconsin health official predicts the state will reach a big vaccine milestone by the end of June. That's when the deputy state health secretary expects there to be enough shots in the state to immunize 80% of residents over 16. And that's a key target to achieve herd immunity. Right now, more than 23% of Wisconsin residents have had at least one dose, and about 13% are fully vaccinated. On Monday, more than 2 million more people will become eligible for the shot. That includes anyone between the ages of 16 and 24 with certain pre-existing health conditions. New details tonight in the murder trial of Derek Chauvin. A judge says he won't delay or move the trial. However, he will allow limited evidence from a 2019 arrest. Jury selection was halfway complete last week when the Minneapolis City Council announced a $27 million settlement with Floyd's family. Chauvin's attorney called the timing of the announcement deeply disturbing and said it jeopardized Chauvin's chance for a fair trial. Hennepin County Judge Peter Cahill called the timing unfortunate but declined to delay the trial. All jurors have now been seated. They need to choose 2 more alternates before opening arguments can begin. The UN Human Rights Chief says the trial over George Floyd's death presents a, quote, crucial defining opportunity for justice. She says that's something that's been denied to countless other families. She's also urging efforts to address the root cause of racial discrimination. And locally, the Sioux Locks will open a day earlier than they originally planned, marking a quick start to the shipping season. The Sioux Locks will open at noon on Wednesday. That's when ships can start making their way through the Great Lakes. They hope the earlier date will move iron ore to the lower Great Lakes faster since the demand is high right now. Deb DeLuca, the Duluth Seaway Port Authority's executive director, says this is good news for the shipping season here in the Twin Ports.
All of that bodes well, the fact that they're accelerating the movement of iron ore. That bodes well for the shipping season. Iron ore is our #1 cargo by tonnage through this port, and everything else is looking good.
No word yet on when exactly the first ships will arrive or leave the Twin Ports. Also new for the 2021 shipping season, the Port Authority has a new home. They recently moved from their offices on West Superior Street to the waterfront on Garfield Avenue. And Dave joins us now with a look at weather. Dave, a beautiful day today and a really beautiful day coming tomorrow.
Yep, but with the price. So first, let's talk about temperatures. And that cooler by the lake business went away today. We're all in the 50s for the most part. Just a little bit cooler up towards Cook County, but 55 the high temp so far in Orr, 55 on Park Point and in Superior, 56 for Ashland. But it's warm, it's sunny, it's also dry. We are looking at a fire weather watch for northern Minnesota, especially on Saturday. Wildland fires could really pop up, especially in St. Louis, Carleton, Aiken, and Pine counties. But hopefully the solution to the problem will be with us as early as Sunday in the form of rain. But from now through Saturday, we're looking at a clear sky tonight. Could be good to go out and look for the northern lights. Tonight might not be the greatest night to see them. Tomorrow may be better, but still it'll be a beautiful night to be out and about. And then it's going to be sunny and 55 for Saturday. How long can temperatures like that last around here this time of year? I'll show you with the 7-day forecast in a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, the Duluth Superior Film Festival is teaming up with a local organization for a virtual screening series this summer. That and more as we go around the Northland after the break.
Local news and local weather here on CBS3.
We switched.
I switched to Chevy.
We switched.
I switched for more room.
I switched for my family. For adventure.
We love our Chevy.
I switched to Chevy.
With an impressive lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs, it's no wonder people are switching to Chevy year after year.
I'm never switching back.
Get a $4,250 cash allowance on all 2021 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
I'm Dr. Zach Lundstrom, and I'm an internal medicine physician here at St. Luke's. An internal medicine doctor really specializes in the complexities that come with having more than one health problem at a time. For every patient, the goal is different, and I think it's really satisfying. It's a very challenging job to do. I'm most passionate about getting to know my patients. I think the better I can understand what's most important to them, it allows me to help give the best recommendation possible for that specific patient.
What are you doing? Don't you even know how to dump your trash? Poop fairy? It's no poop fairy. And I'm more than dog poop and parks. I care about everything that hits our streams and lakes, including your overflowing garbage. Your trash starts here and ends here.
Hey, that goes right to the water.
Learn a poop ton more online.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Be a little bit brave. Don't ever be afraid to.
We got a couple questions.
Do you think it's time for schools to reopen?
There is some positive breaking news.
We've got a lot of important new information for you and your family.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Spirit Mountain as skiers enjoy this final day of winter and what could be Spirit Mountain's final weekend of the season. Dave will be in with this week's forecast in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a look around the region. A chance to get outside this weekend and enjoy the spring-like weather, plus new on a long-standing fall event. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We begin tonight in Duluth, where the Duluth Superior Film Festival has once again partnered with the American Indian Community Housing Organization for a virtual screening series. The partnership will focus on indigenous filmmakers and feature 4 different creators over the summer. Screenings will be the 3rd Wednesday of each month starting in April. Zeitgeist Cinema's digital platform will be hosting the event, and you can sign up on Cinema 2.0's website. Staying in Duluth, there's a great way to get out and enjoy the first weekend of spring if the rain holds off. This Sunday, Duluth Biathlon is hosting a novice demonstration and participation event. Starting at 10 a.m., people are encouraged to visit the Snowflake Nordic Ski Center and learn about how to compete in a biathlon. All ages are welcome, and they will have equipment available for use. And we end tonight in Bayfield, Wisconsin, where the annual Festival of Arts show will take place this fall. This year, the event will coincide with the classic boat and schooner rendezvous organized by Lake Superior Tall Ships. The annual Arts Festival will showcase 50 vendors, and prizes will be awarded to the best in show. Artists whose work is inspired by Lake Superior or includes locally sourced materials will have special signage marking their booths. The event is free and a certified Travel Green Wisconsin event. And if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, UMD's hosting a benefit tonight to help a local student injured at Spirit Mountain. The details in just a few minutes.
Today's over the hill Duluth temperature 51 degrees, 16 warmer than normal. Tomorrow we could be 20 degrees warmer than normal. Will heat like that stay as real spring here? Or is there a chance for a rain-snow mix coming later on in the week? Frankly, yes, there is a chance for a cool down and precip coming. We need it, though, so we'll talk more about it right after our break.
Healthy Systems USA Spring Sale. Save $200 off our 2-month weight loss program. That's less than $7 per day. Save $200 and lose up to 30 to 50 pounds by summer. Call us today or order online.
Greg ended up being a fantastic candidate for a partial knee replacement. We have the advantage here at Memorial Medical Center to use Corey, which is a robotic platform for doing knee replacement. In Greg's case, the system allows us to go in, we do a 3D mapping of his actual knee. Then we can do a simulated knee replacement where we can change the size of the components, the type of component that we're going to put in. We can change the position of the components in ½ millimeter increment and ½ a degree. It gives us a level of input and information that we never had before.
Menards is your plumbing headquarters. We carry everything you need for your bathroom. Check out our great selection of over 100 Magic Woods Elements bath cabinets. Magic Woods offers a combination of quality construction and styles ranging from traditional to contemporary that are sure to match your lifestyle. Best of all Magic Woods bathroom cabinets are 11% off. Stop waiting and start saving with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Join us weeknights for Live at 5 as we go around the Northland city by city.
Healthy Systems USA Spring Sale. Save $200 off our 2-month weight loss program. That's less than $7 per day. Save $200 and lose up to 30 to 50 pounds by summer. Call us today or order online.
Northwest Outlet is your warm clothing headquarters of the Northland. Superior.
There is some positive breaking news. We've got a lot of important new information for you and your family.
Link Rec is having a huge free indoor heated boat show. Save over $7,000.
Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
A lot of folks have the aurora on their mind, especially in White Lakes. But Iron Range humor there. But whether you're to the north of our area or a little bit to the south, folks will be casting a northern eye to check out the aurora tonight. There's a fair chance you'll see some tonight, though tomorrow's probably better. So courtesy of NOAA, tonight's forecast says if you look low to the horizon up towards the north, probably between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and of course away from city lights, it could be a pretty good show. Tomorrow night, a better show. By Sunday night, we may have clouds back in our picture, thanks to some rain coming our way that we really do need. So we talk more about that chance coming up in just a bit. But right now we have the current conditions that say it's 51 degrees at the airport. So the past few days where it was near 50 inland and then cooler by the lake, they're gone. It's fairly warm just about everywhere. But the warm, dry conditions are not that great. 28% for the relative humidity. The fire danger, like we mentioned, is up, especially for Minnesota through tomorrow. So be cautious while you're enjoying nature's beautiful bounty here on Saturday. Westerly, southwesterly winds going 15 miles per hour, and our air pressure is fairly high at 30.39 inches of mercury. We're dominated, of course, now in the middle part of the U.S. by cells of high pressure, which will change Sunday afternoon towards lower pressure to increase the clouds and increase our rain chances as well. Starting rain Sunday, Monday, but a chance for a mix starts on Tuesday. We'll talk more about that in a bit. Right now, the topic of conversation is the current temperatures, 53 from Ironwood to Watersmeet. And we're eyeing up 52 to 56 here in northwestern Wisconsin. Cool spots Hayward. Warm spot is Ashland with Superior in between. 54 Moose Lake, 52 towards Cloquet, and it's that way at Two Harbors as well. 40s near Grand Marais is the cool spot today, but Iron Range numbers are in the low 50s for most towns, and it's 56 in International Falls. A very similar range of temperatures will be with us again tomorrow and for several days, frankly. It's when the low pressure system brings the mixed chance that we could dial back into the 30s and 40s for a couple of days, which might egg on a snow component along with that mix that we're talking about. But Doppler map right now shows the high pressure clearing the sky from Michigan through Wisconsin and into Minnesota. We're not going to see that low get close enough here probably till Sunday, as I mentioned, so higher pressure will make it sunny and dry and pretty warm here for our Saturday. Come Sunday, this low lurching its way out of the Rocky Mountains will start to increase the clouds, and it's a 40% chance of rain Sunday afternoon. Maybe a good portion of Monday we take a break in the action, but then Monday night we get a 30% chance for rain. And then when the backside of the low comes across Tuesday and Wednesday, yeah, that should make it cool enough for things to shift over towards a mix. Taking a look now at that 7-day forecast. We look at Minnesota's temperature range tonight, which is pretty toasty, really, about 28 to even 35 degrees. And for Wisconsin, Michigan, 29 to 33 degrees. And we all get a clear sky. That's why it'll be great for looking for northern lights. Then mostly sunny tomorrow, Wisconsin, Michigan, with highs from 52 to 59 degrees. Minnesota numbers could stay in the 40s up by Cook County, but then bust into the mid to upper 50s. The rest of the state, mostly sunny sky. And of course, the mostly sunny sky is then clouded up a little bit Sunday with that 40% shower chance, 30% shower chance on Monday, but then a 60% chance for the mix Tuesday and Wednesday. And if any of that is going to be more snow than rain, it likely will happen on Wednesday when the high temp is only 37 and the low temp is 30. There is a chance some snow will try to stick on Wednesday, John. So again, this could be we're in right now a second round of Fool's Spring with a slight taste of winter trying to come back by midweek next week.
Full spring last weekend, maybe full spring this weekend. We'll see as we move into next week.
Yeah, real spring has got to get here now. Day by day, we get closer and closer.
I agree with that, Dave. Thank you very much. After a skiing accident left a Duluth East student nearly paralyzed, students at UMD are raising money tonight to help him recover. Back in January, Mason Brainstrader broke his back and suffered a spinal cord injury at Spirit Mountain. Thanks to more than $83,000 in community donations, Brainstrader is working hard through his outpatient care in Colorado. Tonight at 7, former and current UMD students are holding a virtual benefit concert to help pay for those expenses. We've set up a link to watch at CBS3Duluth.com. Mason's family says he's been busy learning to walk again. They're making plans to come back to Duluth next month. Minnesota's junior senator is spotlighting a little-noticed section of the American Rescue Plan, which she says will help retirees. Senator Tina Smith says 22,000 Minnesotans were facing deep cuts to their pension plans. The provision in the recently passed COVID relief bill will ensure those plans are 100% funded. Smith says the cuts would have been huge and unexpected, leaving people who had faithfully paid into the plans without any options.
These are not folks that are living high on the hog, as my grandmother used to say. They're folks that have saved and are, doing fine as long as they have that pension that they counted on. And without it, there's not a plan B.
In total, the provision protects the pensions of more than 1 million Americans. Still to come, last summer, the Parks and Recreation Department was held back by the pandemic. What they're hoping to offer this summer to spring them forward right after our break.
6-year financing has been extended at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale, and you can finance it free for 6 years. Plus, get free shipping. Extended savings with extended financing for 6 years. Now at Home Furniture.
Find the home of your dreams with Homes by Edmunds. Whether you're buying or selling, trust Duluth's oldest real estate company. Homes by Edmunds, LLP. Sunday mornings at 10:30 on CBS3.
Looking for a new garage? Maybe a home or cabin show? Call Economy Garages to make your visions a reality. With over 40 years experience and over 9,000 buildings built for your friends and neighbors, you can trust us to get the job done right.
Call Economy Garages when you want it done right.
We switched.
I switched to Chevy.
We switched.
I switched for more room.
I switched for my family. For adventure.
We love our Chevy.
I switched to Chevy.
With an impressive lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs, it's no wonder people are switching to Chevy year after year.
I'm never switching back.
Get a $4,250 cash allowance on all 2021 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Ready to do something good? Saving a life is easy with Memorial Blood Centers. If you've recovered from COVID-19 or tested positive for antibodies and have not had the vaccine, you can become a convalescent plasma donor and help someone battling COVID-19. The pandemic has created a chronic deficit in blood donations over the last year. There is an urgent need for blood donors. Visit mbc.org to find out where to donate or learn more about becoming a blood or plasma donor.
The big 6% instant rebate is back. Hi, John with Prime Appliance, and yep, that's right. You'll get an additional 6% off on the floor price instantly when you pay at the counter. What could be sweeter? Get this Frigidaire laundry pair with an electric dryer, regularly $14.98, on sale for $13.49. After the 6% rebate, just $12.69. Or get a small upright freezer, just $2.15 after rebate, We'll have our pros deliver and install or take it home today. Prime Appliance, it's the best place to buy your appliances.
Let's say your car needs a new part, like an alternator. You could get just the one part at the typical auto parts store. Or for the same money at rockauto.com, get the alternator plus the belt and tensioner kit you'll need to do the repair right and have money left over to buy lunch. Since 1999, rockauto.com has provided reliably low prices, easy-to-use website, huge selection of parts, and fast shipping.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
There is some positive breaking news. We've got a lot of important new information for you and your family.
It's BOGO time. Buy one rug at sale price and get another rug free at Homeworld Rugs. Mix and match from over 30 patterns and up to 11 sizes. Rug experts in every showroom can help you find the perfect rug. Buy one, get one rug free. Now in all home furniture locations.
Get your news on the go. The CBS3 mobile app.
With summer right around the corner, CBS 3's Alex Libby heard from Duluth's park and rec leaders about why they're hopeful that this year will bring more opportunities to get outside and enjoy places the pandemic put on pause.
As the snow piles continue to melt here at Wade Stadium, many are hoping for Husky games to return this summer. Talking with Jessica Peterson with the Duluth Parks and Rec, she says as long as the current state guidelines stay in place, the Huskies are set to play ball in the coming months. That's a big change from summer 2020 when the team, which plays in the Northwoods Summer Collegiate Baseball League, had to cancel its entire season because of the pandemic. The city of Duluth also wasn't able to hold any big events at Wade Stadium or rent it out for other events for most of the summer, which hurt financially. They hope this news will draw more people to games and in turn businesses around the stadium. All that said, Peterson says many are excited to see baseball back at Wade Stadium.
Baseball will look a little bit different, I'm sure. But nonetheless, the turf will be open, the stadium will be open, and Wade Stadium will be available for other baseball leagues to rent for their games, tournaments, and practices, and it is available for private rentals as well.
Peterson says she expects to have more indoor community spaces open at limited capacity this summer, as well as more road closures to help create safe spaces for walking and running.
All right, thanks, Alex. And tonight at 10, we hear from the Duluth Huskies general manager on what he's expecting for the upcoming season. And we'll be right back after the break.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health. March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. If you're 50 or older, ask your doctor about screening options.
Let A1 Movers help bridge the gap from your old house to your new home. We have the tools for all of your relocating needs. Big or small, we move them all. Whether you're moving across town or across the country, we help get you where you need to go as safely and efficiently as possible. A1 Movers specializes in making hard work easier, saving you time and your back. To schedule your move, call or visit a1movers.org today.
You'll love the road ahead when you drive the 2021 Subaru Impreza. Standard EyeSight driver assist technology gives you an extra set of eyes on the road to help keep the journey safe. And the Impreza is a smart choice down the road. The 2021 Impreza. More than a car, it's a Subaru.
Lease the new 2021 Subaru Impreza for $219 a month during the Subaru A Lot to Love event going on now.
Be a little bit brave. Don't ever be afraid to.
Got a couple questions.
Do you think it's time for schools to reopen?
We are still talking about the story, rightfully so.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear. Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Men's wardrobe provided by Mainstream Fashions for Men, celebrating 30 years in business in 2021 with 30% off store-wide. Downtown Duluth.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this beautiful Friday evening. Sun's out, looks beautiful. Let's take a look back at today's top stories and see what's coming up tonight later on. Tonight at 5, we learned about the future of the Verso paper mill and the bill aiming to help get people back to work and boost Duluth's economy. And just a reminder, there will be no 6 o'clock news tonight because of March Madness. You can catch Wisconsin taking on North Carolina right here on CBS in half an hour, but we'll be back right here after the games later tonight. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next, and we'll see you back here later on tonight.